YouTube, welcome to my channel. So if you clicked on this video, it means that you are about to start something, you want to start something, but you have a fear. Somehow you are scared of starting. So I just want to say, just start the business. Just start the business. You need to understand that there will never be a right time to start a business. There's never a right time to start a business, and the right time to actually start a business is when you actually start. And the moment you have an idea to start something, just start. The quicker you start, the better, because if you don't start immediately, you're gonna start suffering from analysis paralysis. What is analysis paralysis? Analysis paralysis is when you overthink things. You analyze everything. You analyze every situation. You analyze how much the business is gonna make. You analyze the risks. You analyze everything without actually starting. Right? You analyze the logo. You analyze the name. You analyze the product. You just keep analyzing everything. Am I gonna have customers? Is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? Are people gonna support me? That is what we call analysis paralysis. So in order for you to avoid having analysis paralysis, you need to start the business immediately. When you have the idea of starting the business, you need to start the business. Let me tell you why it's important to start the business. The sooner the better. Guys, in business you can only, not even in business only, in anything that you do, you can only master things the more you do them. And action is the only way that's gonna make you improve on something that you're doing, or something that you want to do. You can't master something that you have not started. It's impossible. You can't master something that you have not started. The only way to become a master at something is by continuously doing that thing on a daily basis. Right? If you continuously do something on a daily basis, you are going to become a master of whatever it is that you are doing. So that's why it is so important for you to start in order for you to become a master. I don't care how much capital you have. I don't care how much support you have. The only way you get better at something is by actually doing it. Right? So that is another reason why it's important for you to start, because the only way you can get better in doing something is by actually doing it. Action. Take that action. Start that business. Okay, why someone might say, okay, what if I fail? What if the business does not work? Number one, you're suffering from analysis paralysis. And number two, okay, what if you fail? The quicker you fail, the better, because now you know that, okay, this thing is not going to work. And now you've got your brain, or your mind has space now to focus on other things. Because if you don't start something, it just keeps sitting there in your mind. Right? For example, I have been procrastinating making and posting a video on YouTube for like 8 months now. Can you believe me when I say there is, in the past 8 months, there has not been a single day that I have not thought about actually posting a video? I don't know if that makes sense. So this thing of me posting a video on YouTube has been, it has been sitting in my mind. It has been, what's the right word to call it? It has been, there's a word I'm looking for. It has been occupying space. It has been occupying space in my mind. And because I am not taking action, it continuously eats on the space. It continuously eats on the space. Instead of me focusing on other things, I am focusing on this thing. I need to start recording. I need to start posting. So the more you procrastinate, the more you don't take action, the more the thing takes up space in your mind. And if you don't take action, it's continuously just gonna sit there and take up more space in your mind. Space that you can be using for other things, better things, So the quicker you fail, the better. Now you know that this thing is not gonna work. You have ticked it off, and now you move on to the next thing. And what if it works? Great. Now you can actually improve on the thing. You can multiply it. You can grow it. So guys, the quicker you start, the better. The quicker you fail, the better. And Guys, business is about trial and failure. It's not everything that we get right. It's not possible for you to start a business and get everything right from the beginning, unless, I don't know, you have a mentor or what, I don't know. But it's impossible to start a business and just be successful just like that and not fail. So business is about trial and failure. Give yourself grace and actually start the business. Allow your mind to move on. Allow your free up space in your mind by actually starting the business and getting this thing out of your mind. Just start the business. So what does starting look like? Because a lot of people are like, yo, you know, okay, I want to start a business, but I don't know where to start. What does starting a business look like? Is it about capital? No. Is it about branding? No. Is it about finding a perfect office space? No. Is it about stocking up? No. Right? In short, you don't need capital to start a business. Yeah, okay. There are some businesses that you need capital if you wanna be starting a fuel depot or whatever. But I always believe in starting small, right? So if you don't have the capital, you can just start by advertising whatever service that you wanna sell. And the moment you get a customer, you just you ask the customer to actually pay a deposit, and the deposit that the customer makes. For example, let's say you want to start selling clothes. You advertise the clothes that you want to sell, and your terms and conditions is that you 100% deposit before you can actually deliver the clothes. When you get a customer, they pay 100% of the money that you want. You take the money and you go and buy whatever material that you need. Isn't that a sale? So the best way to start a business is by actually making a sale. Not stocking up first, but actually making the first sale. And once you make that first sale, now it's all about momentum. Now you need to keep up with the momentum. And how do you keep up with the momentum, right? You get more customers, you sell. You stock, you sell. That's how you create momentum. So that's what starting looks like. Starting looks like actually making the first sale. Business is not about capital. Like this thing of saying that you need capital to start a business, it does not work. Even if I always say when I'm presenting to entrepreneurs that even if we were to give you $1 million, you have not started anything. We were to give you $1 million and say go and start the business, you won't believe me when I say you are gonna fail. Why? You are gonna fail because you don't actually know the business. You have not started anything. But once you start, you know exactly what works. You know exactly who your customer is. You know exactly the cost. You know exactly how to actually price your products. That's why it is so important to start with what you have, where you are. The least amount of money you have, the better. Because you are not going to make stupid mistakes when you start the business. Trust me, you are not going to make stupid mistakes when you have a very limited amount of money to actually start the business, right? So this thing of saying I need capital to start a business, no, I don't support it. Oh my God. Guys, I bought this thing from Emakuleni. But anyway, it fell. It's not a problem. I just wanted to say, guys, just start the business. If you are someone who wants to exercise, who wants to work out, just start exercising. How does that look like? 5 minutes workout, a 5 minute walk. That's how it looks like. That's what it looks like. If you are someone who wants to start making content on YouTube, just record the first video just like I am doing and just post it. Just post it. It's cringe. It's scary. It is scary. But just start. The moment you start, like as I'm making this video, I feel like finally that thing that has been sitting in my mind and occupying space for like 8 months, can you imagine 8 months, I have finally executed, and now I can move on to the next thing. With that said, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Do not suffer from analysis paralysis. Please just start whatever it is that you are stuck on. Just start the business, start exercising, just start posting content. Just start. start. Once you start, I mean, the start is always the most painful and the most scary part. Once you start, now you create momentum. And how do we create momentum? I will make a video about it next. Thank you so much for clicking on this